Hello, shit, I highly deadly there my neighbors and my parties. I'm Rubbish Morky, and you read the title right. I'm doing another Channel 55 news. So, first up on the news, today, seriously, this morning, I actually woke up, not even, an hour ago, because I didn't really get much, I was looking at some drama alert, not to, do anything, because, I got bored. It's the morning. And I was looking through if you just scroll down, you're like, oh, hey, other videos. And then I found another jackass. This guy's name, Karza. And what he did, this is from January 3rd. Logan Paul, Japan deleted vlog, re-upload full video, and those little star thingies. And then help me get to 10,000 subscribers. It has 20,000 thumbs up and 9.5 thousand thumbs down, and one of them is me. So this is almost like what Logan Paul was doing. Hey, I want to make this video so I could get views. Maybe, this is from January 3rd, so, but suicide is not a good thing. I would actually, if you, a family member or a friend, is thinking about suicide thoughts, and you want them to get help, I'll leave some links in the description of the suicide hotlines of the U.S., Canada, and in England. For right now, maybe and later I might I might just do America and Canada, because suicide is not a good thing. Okay, next, it's a story that you may have heard already, but if you haven't heard, a very tragedy on a duck boat in Branson, Missouri is a bunch of people died. They drowned because of a storm. I'm not going to go into too much detail on that, because since I live in the Boston area, where we're really famous for our duck boats, just be careful. Just as we Scouts say, be prepared. You have phones. Check them. Say the weather. Okay, it's gonna do this. These are one of the things that we could actually. We didn't know if we could actually help it or not help it. Okay. Trump warns Iran to never ever threaten the U.S. against or suffer consequences. Yes, from Donald Trump's tiny hands. Okay, I have tiny hands. And the reason why I'm doing this, I'm not trying to make fun of people who have that disability, is because to do the tiny hand thing is to, I can't really have it out without me looking like a T-Rex. Okay, also, woman in Maryland impaled in chest by beach umbrella. Wow. That seems like a Forensic Files episode thing. Not a joke. The Forensic Files, it's interesting even though it's about people killing other people. The Forensic Files means the forensic team is someone who searches for DNA evidence of a murder or something. Gunman and 2 victims dead, 12 others injured in Toronto shooting. And, well, I mean, this is actually big enough that it actually has 2 slots, like the little news thingy. It has like the videos thing. Wow, I mean, so, also on the, okay, so, the KSI versus Logan Paul match, they had a second conference. It was in England, where, I mean, it was actually kind of really good roasting. I mean, KSI is like saying like, "Hey, England, we're not been that great recently. We lost to Croatia. We had Donald Trump come here like last week, and now we have Logan Paul and Jake Paul. Like, that's actually ridiculous." But I mean, August 25th. I mean, that's when the fight's gonna be. It's $8 on YouTube, which, I mean, you're watching 2 fights: Deji versus Jake Paul, and then KSI versus Logan Paul. I'm sorry that I'm like lowering my voice. I don't know why. I'm really kind of like tired. It's a Monday, so let's see what else. I have to bring out my iPad for this news. Well, here's what I was thinking. "12 celebs, being celebrities, doing handstands in bikinis. Guinness, but more." How is that news? Was like that kind of like news like station like running out of ideas? Huh? What should we do? Huh? I mean, we shouldn't be as annoying as TMZ, but we should be as stupid. Look, a dog is on a leash. Look, celebrity dogs are walking their dogs. Here's the new trend of walking a dog. Okay, so now we're going to do in our into the cringe sports. It's the cringe sports is supposed to be something kind of like you know how sports they say like, oh yeah, this team versus like this team. So we're gonna be doing what's cringy now. So there's a stupid Fortnite dance that's like this. Like that just looks like someone's like drawing themselves off or it looks like they're fidgeting like, oh my god, I really gotta go to the bathroom, or something like those things. Okay, so there's like the Super Fortnite dance, which I don't. It might be like way, I don't know. Hopefully, and then there's also like the Ziggy challenge, which I mean, like you kind of just see like. I think Ziggy's still a cartoon. It's about kind of like course of misfortune of someone, but it's always funny. Look him out. And there's also Ziggy Stardust by David Bowie. Okay. So yeah. So I'm like, and it's just so stupid. Like, kind of like doing like a challenge just for views. Like, I mean, say like, oh yeah, hey, every view, will equal like $1 that help out cancer. I mean, maybe that if it was actually true. Except what if it's like 12 million ones and you're like, um, yeah. Also, yeah. Well, we also have on the news now. Oh yeah. So for like the cringe like sports, it's saying like, huh? But I don't think that the Fortnite challenge has any. What? Okay, but let me still check. So let's. Okay, let me look more into the handstand. If a celebrity looks good in a bikini, there's a good chance their workout helmets and tight core help them get in shape. We got oh, so it's just like showing off their abilities. Oh yes, oh yes. The all okay, like because since Shark we it's like a big black like sharkish, not like a great white, because they're more like the like regular kind of shark, but this one has like longer is kind of like okay picture but down but okay photographer Tom Pescott, so I don't get sued for this, was down to the last frame of his roll film when he captured the photo he'd been waiting for, a great white. That's not a great white. What's that face I just made? Like, that's not a great white. Okay, I live in New England. We know great whites because, like, a couple years ago, Chum actually had to be, like, the beaches actually had to be closed no matter what. Because, like, the great white problem, because we had, like, um, um, I mean, like, maybe that's, like, another kind of servicing behind researcher Trey Snow's, kayak. Instead of scientists tracking the shark is tracking the scientist. Okay, so this is how the ultimate shark photo went viral. During 2017 the Hurricane Harvey. I'm just reading this. I'm not saying. A photograph of a shark swimming down a flooded street in Houston was posted on. And this isn't even on like a street. This isn't like the water. Like you could see like the island like right over here. Except and posted Twitter and retweeted thousands of times around National Geographic Tom. Guess who's back? Which because a shark won't attack you unless if it thinks that you're a seal, like like the classic like splashing around, or if you have blood, or if you kind of have like maybe one of the baby shark things. Because like because everyone just thinks like, oh hey, or if they're in drastic need of food, but they would never really just attack you and just like to eat it, just to eat it. Okay. Oh yes. At okay, so at Comic Con San Diego, which I'll kind of get to that in a second. Fans showed up in costumes at Comic Con and supported Star Wars actress Kelly Maria Trans, who was harassed online for months. Kelly Marie Tran, she plays Rose in what did I almost say Rogue One? The Last Jedi. After months of sexist and racist harassment online, Kelly, I'm not gonna say like the whole name because it's just gonna take up a lot of time. Plays Rose Tico in the Star Wars film. Wiped her Instagram account in June at San Diego Comic Con Saturday. A hashtag rally for Rose showed support for trans and addressed the toxic Star Wars fans who harassed her online. The rally was organized by site Nerds of Color, which fights for inclusion of nerd culture. I mean, that's really. But Mark Hamill, dressed as a stormtrooper, and a number 34 or Orange Vader and 30 and I don't know. I mean, like it doesn't really even. Okay, so speaking about actually, I might do it in. Oh yeah, there was a long-lasting siblings in the Milky Way. The can't. Okay, but um, Deji was sued. I'll have to look into that. You should too. Okay. Also, in like the Lego corner, I'm just gonna call it that for like the Lego news. Coming soon, there's gonna be, or may have already came out. I think is gonna be an a. No, it's gonna come out August 1st. It's an age. No, it's a Voltron. Why do I keep? Oh yeah, because of Age of Ultron. So I kept thinking Age of Ultron, which wasn't. It's an 80s show. If you go on Netflix and it says Netflix original series, which I'll do that in the next video as I go. Like it'll kind of show like, oh hey, let me just turn TV because it's like the biggest Lego idea set. So yeah, I think if you have it, okay, next week, the week after that, I am like because I'm gonna start trying to do it on Mondays. When the school starts, I'm gonna try to do it on Saturdays. When I'm with my okay, so long live and prosper. May the force be with you. Oh yeah, I couldn't really find my crown. I couldn't really find my vest. I will do that when I start to clean up my room. It's just that I saw like the video of like this like person who re-uploaded like the Logan Paul thing. I'm like, No, but before I forget, I need to, like, do this. Okay, so you will see me in my next video, because how would I see you? And I might turn this damn thing on.